Hey everybody, welcome back. So I got told reliably this week online by some random dude that if you're suffering because of high gas prices in the economy, that it's because you're stupid. And it might be hands down one of the dumbest arguments I have ever seen in my entire life, because it had zero substance, A, but B, it's just absurd on its face. So welcome back to the Green Egg Girl podcast. So, it was on a post on X about gas prices and how they just keep climbing, and it's over $4 a gallon. And I got on there and I commented. I said, "Yeah, it really, like, day to day, it makes it a struggle for people." And this dude, and I know we've got some LDS people on here. This dude's a LDS church member, and he said, "If you're suffering, it's because you're stupid." Nope, high gas prices actually affect people. That is a very let them eat cake mentality. Kind of sick and wrong, especially from somebody claiming to be a Christian. When prices get higher, especially fuel, it's more expensive to transport groceries to the grocery store, which means groceries get higher, which means all of your goods get higher. The average salary in the United States of America is like between $50,000 and $60,000, and that's the average. So when gas goes from like $2.50, $2.80 to $4.15 a gallon, life gets pretty tough. Now, my husband and I, we make good money, but I've told you guys before, we're paying off debt at as high of a rate as we can. Okay, we're making big payments on everything. So when fuel starts hitting really high numbers, and it is something, yes, I also complained under Joe Biden, it means that something in our budget has to change. We're not suffering nearly the way people on a much more moderate income. We have 3 streams of income coming into this house. I have a salary, he has a salary, and he owns his own business and has income coming in. So we have 3 streams coming into this house, which means we're paying really high on debt and we have a reasonable monthly expenditure budget. But when you live like that, and I drive an hour to work, I put 104 miles on my car every day just going to and from work. If I have to stop for groceries or anything like that on the way home, it's more. Now, I have a very fuel-efficient vehicle for a reason. But fuel efficiency notwithstanding, when my once-a-week fill-up for my car goes up by a third, it's nearly double what it should be, then something else has to go. And if I feel that because I budget, think how all of the really middle income people are doing right now. And groceries are high. I do all the grocery shopping for our house. And I'm telling you right now, groceries are getting higher. Everything's getting more expensive. Because that's the nature of the beast. Fuel prices go up, groceries go up, dry goods go up, because everything has to be transported and the companies all still have to make money. That's called real life. So to just get on and tell people that they're stupid if they're suffering, as a Christian, is heinous. And I'm hoping that, say something like that to me, that's fine. I'm hoping that he's not sitting saying that to people who are in a much different position. Because I have friends that are stay-at-home moms on one income, and I know this is going to put a strain on them. They have a budget to operate from, and the budget isn't going to change. So we're very quickly getting to a point in this society where we're getting divided just on calling people stupid because they suffer when prices go through the roof. That's a very elitist mentality to hold. I know other people suffer. For me, it gets a little tougher, but I'm not, things aren't going to go unpaid. My gas tank is still going to get full. It is what it is, but I do have to change my strategy and move some things around and cancel subscriptions and just get leaner so that we can offset it to continue. But I think about all of these people out here who don't have that, who make less money, who have kids and everything else that have to get to and from school and wherever else, friends' houses. There is suffering. And to sit around and have just an elitist mentality of, you're just stupid. Who are you? And how dare you? When people suffer because of choices made by their government, that should be addressed. You shouldn't just get called stupid. These aren't stupid people. These are the vast majority of Americans. These are the Americans that go and fight and die so that you can have that elitist fucking mentality. The suffering of your fellow man should not be met with mockery and scorn. It should be met with, it's definitely tough. Like, if you want to make the argument for, it's necessary, it's tough, but it's necessary. We can disagree on that, but when you just say that somebody's stupid and anybody that suffers, it's because they're stupid, that's how you know we've reached oligarchy. There are the haves and the have-nots now. And to do that and claim to believe in Jesus, who took care of the poor and those who suffered most under the Roman Empire, by the way, which is not that much different than what we're doing. Well, that kind of just makes you a POS, doesn't it? Everybody, it's going to be a rough ride while our government monkeys around and does stupid crap. And I really am praying for everybody and wishing you the best. And I know you're not stupid. And if that's the attitude that you're met with when you express your opinion about upcoming elections or just life in general, know that you're not alone and know that other people actually care. Ignore the noise. Hang in there. We're in for a bit of a rough ride. Hoping it doesn't last too long. I hope you all have a great day. Except for the guy who said those who are suffering are stupid. You, sir, suck. And may you have just bare minimum days. Straight middle of the road. Bye, everybody.